In regards to Final Fantasy 16, I did try the Garuda trial before a stream, but I just was not getting the times I needed, so I abandoned it. We're going to save that for later or possibly never. I'm still not exactly in love with those trials, so I might legit just not do them.
I suck.
To do much with
I
that because
suck
the hitter really
so
can't extend
hard.
his...
Well, I hope you like it, Rocket.
What's happened?
All right. We got some more side quests to do. Not too many, I think. And then we'll be back on main quests again until the next set of like 15 bajillion side quests starts up. 2 more. Okay, that's not too bad.
Clive,
Not that I'm not
you'll
enjoying
be
the
pleased to know
side
that the
quests.
negotiations are progressing well.
That is good news.
Yes. Our comrade in Randala has just sent word that the contract should be signed very soon. But I still have much and more to prepare. It's a huge undertaking moving this many bearers at once. You couldn't do me a quick favor, could you?
Depends on the favor.
What is it this time? More wild beasts?
Nothing like that. I just need you to go over to the caravans and ask El how long we have until the bearers arrive. Find out exactly how much faster I need to get all these supplies moved.
All right. I'll go and ask.
Thanks, Clive. I owe you one.
All right, no problem. Took a while to actually walk away from him. I do need to fix my gear, though, real quick, because I had changed out my accessories. So for this one, we'll do Ice Age. And then for this one... Wait, not Ice Age. Yeah, it's not Ice Age that we need. Let's resort those. It is... Oh, it's the only one I've got. I thought... Oh, I had on Rising Flames and... or Flames of Rebirth, and... This one is supposed to be Earth and Fury. There we go. I'm not exactly replete with Shiva trinkets right now. Although I should probably check with Karen to see if she's got any.
Don't blame yourself, El. This is their fault, not yours. I know, but... No buts about it, all right?
Is something wrong?
Clearly.
Bonnie came to give me a message from our intermediary.
The vid you sent. No, I actually forgot to watch that. My bad. Sorry about that.
The talks with the Republican Army have fallen through. They've reached an agreement with the Silver Peak Consortium instead. Though prices have fallen of late, we deliberately offered above the going rate to try and deter other bidders. But the Consortium offered double what we did, and the Army jumped at the chance.
You had no opportunity to make a counteroffer.
None at all. And we were so close.
El, what's happened?
Trades
I
off.
saw Vonnie leaving. She didn't look happy.
And with good reason.
But I thought we were the only ones the Fist were speaking to about the bearers. How did the Consortium even find out about this?
It's not so surprising. They have ears all over the Republic. This isn't over. The Consortium will have to sell these bearers eventually, and at the price they paid, buyers will be few and far between. I'm going to Randalar myself.
Alone? You sure that's wise?
Are you offering to be my bodyguard? How kind.
Sure.
Meet me at the checkpoint near the capital gates. I'll send an owl ahead and request a meeting. You go to Cashlock, Theo, and get everything ready. We've waited far too long as it is. Even if I fail to free these bearers, there will be others. Someone needs to prepare the place and keep any prowling beasts at bay.
Oh, and that's me, is it?
That is what she said, yes.
Well, it looks like I'm following orders till she gets back from meeting the Silver Peak Consortium, who've been doing their best to undermine our scheme. She'll never join them after this, surely. No, she said it herself. She still has plans for Cashlock, even if this one falls through. She means to stay with us then. I can't say I'm not happy to hear it, but Is this what she really wants?
You have to trust her.
You're right. It's what she wants now. And if Elle's off fighting for the cause, I should do my part too. So I bid you farewell and safe travels, my friend. I'll gather my men and leave for Cashlock. We'll make sure the place is well stocked and defended. You go to Randala and see if you can stop my sister biting the Consortium's heads off. If she won't consider her prospects, someone has to.
I'll do my best.
The fact that I'm going makes it feel like this is going to be an ambush.
All right. To Randalar, then.
Oh.
Better not
Fine.
keep Eloise waiting.
I'm working on it, Clive. Jeez. Have a little freaking patience, would you? I mean, we didn't have to stand around and have a conversation. We could have just gone with her.
What I wouldn't give for...
I wish today was Friday, man. This is going to be another long week just like last week was. Oh good, I can't call my chocobo here. I thought I would have to leave the ruins first. And off we go! Still so pretty. Torgal's fast, man.
Time to fight.
Reminds me of that video. Someone took a video of their dog like running beside their car, going what must be at least like 40 miles an hour. And yes, I'm aware that Torgal is technically a wolf. Well, I'm passing it. Y'all get another kick in the face from the chocobo because I don't know where I'm going. Huh, she's here alone. I was not expecting that. Yeah, I thought you were going to reset.
I hope I didn't keep you waiting. Did you arrange to speak with the Consortium?
Here they are now.
You wish to consult with me?
I did. It's about the bearers you recently purchased from the Fist. We had all but finished making arrangements to buy them ourselves, and then you stepped into the fray.
You misunderstand. The Consortium had an interest in purchasing them from the very first. It was only our regard for you that kept us from bidding. But your hesitancy in accepting our offer to you suggested that the regard was not mutual. And so we resumed.
Yeah. Yeah, it's... Unless you know the dog to be friendly, it's best to assume that they're not. Did you tell the neighbors that you got their dog back home and to be more careful next time?
Our business.
I did not hesitate. I am simply not inclined to make such decisions without first giving them due consideration. But what is done is done. Come then. How much do you want for them?
They're not for
Alas,
sale.
you are too late yet again. We rarely take on such unconventional merchandise without a purchaser in mind. The bearers belong to him now.
Who is your buyer?
A trader from across the water. A most demanding fellow, if it's any consolation. He insisted the bearers be fed, dressed, even given their own bunks for the voyage over. That's what you get when you deal with continental types.
I wouldn't know.
Oh yes, the culture on the continent is quite different to ours. They pay good money for bearers not fit for the knacker's yard, and treat them like kings. But as long as they pay...
That does sound unusual. No matter then. If they've already left our shores, there's little that can be done. Allow me to withdraw my interest. And with it, my interest in joining your organization.
My associates will be sorry to hear that.
No combat. I'm surprised.
I'm sorry you weren't able to save them.
As am I. But I only have myself to blame. He was right, you see. The Silver Peak Consortium did intend to buy those bearers before I did. Their representative hinted at a possible purchase when he came to recruit me. I feigned interest in joining them in the hope he might be encouraged to tell me more. And he did just that. As soon as he left, I sent my own offer to Randalar.
So you never...
No. I entertained the Consortium's proposal solely so I could learn more about those bearers.
Yeah.
I was a fool to think they wouldn't find out. I
It's
knew
kind of
exactly
you.
who I was dealing with.
You tried.
I did. And if what he said was true, the bearers are to be well treated. Which is something, at least. They deserved more. I wanted so badly to see them freed.
Eloise! Eloise! Word from Cashlock. The village is under attack. A pack of beasts have come down from the mountains, and there's a dragon at its head. The
Cool.
only others are trying to hold them off as best they can, but the odds are against them. They need help, and fast.
Theo!
I'll go on ahead.
Thank you, Clive. I'll gather some men and join you there. Just... make sure he's safe.
Well, I don't know about that, but I'll take care of the problem.
Hold on, Theo.
Yay, something closer. I'm not going to be able to take that route. Okay. Well, I mean, it's neighborly of you for one thing, but there is a certain element of
Good girl.
like,
Fly
the last thing you want to do when you back out of your driveway to go to work is to run over one of your neighbor's chickens or something. And it's awfully rude of them to just be like, they're just free animals. They can wander wherever they want. They'll become a problem with the neighborhood. No, man. Keep those things pinned up and secured.
What's the situation?
Fence in a backyard. Something. That being said, some dogs are very, very good escape artists.
Where's Theodore?
Upriver!
He led the dragon that way to keep it from the village, but the whole area's flooded with ether.
You just have to pray he makes it out in one piece.
So they're just absent-minded.
Torgal, with me.
Yeah. Okay. Thought I'd be far enough away to get back on my chocobo now.
Faster!
It's weird to hear such a cheery tune laid on top of this, like, tension music.
Where are you, Theo?
Do you live on a farm? Lot of animals here. All right.
Damn it. The ether's too thick. These creatures have already turned.
A little bit closer now. That'll work. Yeah, where's the
Can't waste
dragon?
any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does.
Oh, yay!
This thing's turned as well. This isn't going to be easy.
Forgot its timing for that. Why did that not count? And why did I not dodge that? Whoops. Okay, that I was way off on the timing. That's what I was looking for. Oh crap! Oh crap! I'm way off timing for this dude. Yeah, it was Salad Tuesday for us. Whoa! Never done that much damage on a stagger. Would you just let me hit you, please? Well, at least I didn't get hit by that.
You're finished.
Earth and Fury is amazing for large enemies like dragons because they get hit with like every concentric ring multiple times.
Clive? Theodore, you had me worried for...
Oh no.
We have to get you out of here.
It's too late for that, I think.
I think it might be a little too late for that. Bearer or no, there's only so much ether a man can take, and that Drake just wouldn't let me leave. You have my thanks, Sid, for finishing what I could not. For keeping Elle's dream.
Theodore!
understand. And so will you.
Theodore.
Take care of my sister.
Theodore. Wait.
Goodbye. Oh.
I was worried he was going to do this. Excuse me a moment, please. Okay, sorry about that. Work interruption. Good evening, Rex. How are you? That was a rough scene. Very nice. You doing Taco Tuesday? Like Rocket did?
Thank you, Clive. I think I'll be all right now.
That was true bravery he showed. Leading the dragon away from the village like that. His first instinct was always to protect people. To put others' well-being before his own.
And now he's gone. Because I sent him to that place, against his will.
It wasn't against his will.
Ooh.
He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could stand on his own.
Never been a fan of sweet potatoes. Just not my jam. But the rest of that sounds amazing.
So that you would finally be free to live your own life.
To live my own life. He never could come to terms with the choice I made.
What exactly happened? You once told me Theo was the first bearer you ever helped.
We grew up in Canva. We were born to one of the great trading houses.
What a beautiful
And I was
shot.
chosen to inherit the family business. I had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo did not. While I studied the art of commerce, he played at soldiers instead. A late bloomer, in more ways than one. For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until his 15th summer that his powers awakened. My parents tried to drive him out of the house and into the care of the constables. But before they could, I took him into mine.
Theo told me something else. He clearly admired your devotion to the cause of freeing others like him from slavery. But he said you deserved a better life than this. He wanted to free you from what he called your bonds, just as you freed him from his.
I would be lying if I said I had not wondered from time to time how much easier my life might have been if I had allowed Theo to be taken and devoted myself to the family business instead. But I have never regretted the decision I made. Being with my brother meant more to me than tradition or reputation. I only had to look at him to remind myself of that night and the choice I made and the fact that I would make the same choice again in a heartbeat. He was never a burden. How could he even think that? If anything, I was the one who weighed him down.
You weren't, Eloise. He said it himself, that he had always been grateful to you for saving him, and that he wanted to repay you by letting you live the life you were denied. Neither you nor Theo weighed each other down. You loved one another, You did whatever was necessary to continue living your lives together. And you always would have.
You're right. All I ever wanted, all I ever did, it was so we could be together. Oh, Theo. Why did you have to...
Yikes. I was just glad they didn't make me kill
Theo
him.
wanted me to move on, but I'm staying here at the Crimson Caravans to continue our work. We can make a difference here. We can help people, save them. I need nothing more from life than that. So I'll carry on doing what we do, ensuring that goods, people, bearers get where they need to be, bringing smiles to people's faces just like we always have. And to Theo's, wherever he is. This is the life I have chosen. The life I will always choose.
I've made a choice of my own. To continue helping you however I can. Whenever you need it.
There you
Thank
go.
you, Clive. Let's go on together then. For Theodore.
It definitely feels like we're closing out a lot of storylines right now. Yay, I finally leveled up. It's been a while. Ooh, Scarlet Cyclone, cooldown time, don't care. Okay. Still can't until I start the next main quest, but I appreciate the reminder. I somehow I did remember that earlier. Let's see. Just one more side quest on the board. Yeah, what Ari and I have been doing lately is kind of modeled after the Chick-fil-A market salad. Cook up some fried chicken in the oven, slice it up, salad with granola, almond slices, and cranberries, and apple chunks. Pair it with your favorite dressing, you're good to go. Really good.
And what can I do for you?
Nah.
You've a keen eye.
Okay.
I got peppers to numb your tongue.
Yeah, and it's a hell of a lot cheaper, man. Ordering 2 of those salads costs us like $25. You spend $20 on groceries, and you can make that thing like 3 times for 2 people. And it's so simple. The only thing you have to cook is the chicken.
Life. What am I to do? My wards and I may soon be without a home.
Haven't been making your monthly payments?
The High Cardinal has descended from his lofty throne and taken up residence here in Northreach.
The High Cardinal?
Leader of the Council of Elders, second only to his Radiance at the head of the Imperial government. Not that any of those things still exist. Now he goes by his noble title, the Duke of Oriflamme.
And what does he want with Northreach?
He wants to transform it into a military stronghold.
And you don't fit in his model.
A new Sambrec. He's already secured the support of the various army remnants, with promises that they shall be afforded the respect they deserve in his empire. One built on the confiscated property of the people.
He would rob the populace to pay for it.
Believe me, I have used every means of persuasion to discourage him from this folly. But for whatever reason, he will not listen to me.
What does Captain Philippe make of this? When the town was under attack, it was him the soldiers rallied around. Couldn't he use that influence again?
How? By speaking out against one of the most powerful men in Sambrec. A man whose stated aim is to revive the empire Philippe's comrades swore to serve. and to improve the soldiers' lot within it. The captain can offer them a regular supply of gruel and an occasional trip to the Vale to help them forget the terrors they face each day. The Duke offers them a vision of strength and safety. No. Any attempt to incite mutiny would cost Philippe the support of his men, if it did not cost him his life.
Yeah.
But given the mood around town, mutiny may yet be unavoidable. The people have little appetite for further deprivation, least of all when it serves only to elevate others.
And who could blame them?
Clive, would you appeal to the Duke on my behalf?
I
For
would
your
be
services
surprised
to
if he was a
Northreach,
reasonable person,
you
but
have the
sure.
respect of the soldiers, and they will take you to His Eminence if you ask them. And unlike Philippe, no bonds of loyalty prevent you from speaking your mind to the man. Well, will you try? You could hardly fare any worse than I did.
He could try to have me killed, but we'll deal with that. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Clive.
Tell me then, where will I find this Duke of Oriflamme? In the garrison?
Overseeing the troops, yes.
All right. Wish me luck. I may have met this Duke before, at the Remembrance Ceremony. Let's hope I didn't make a strong impression.
I really appreciate the character work in this game. Like, I haven't run into a single character in this game who is the way they are just because that's the way they are. Like, there are no villains that are just evil for the sake of it. The only one that we don't truly understand the motivations of is Ultima. But I have a feeling we're going to have a lot of those questions answered at some point. Like, it's not black and white, it's a world of grays. And I really appreciate it when a story is told with its characters in that way.
Halt. Oh, sorry about that. You're the dame's man, aren't you? You got some business with the captain?
No, actually. With the Duke. I was hoping I might be able to speak with him.
We're under orders not to let any civilians pass.
Philippe,
Right.
vouch
You
for
should be
me.
all right. His Eminence
Okay.
has heard all about you and your heroics. Wait here. I'll go and ask.
So, you are the sellsword who lent his aid to the garrison. The Empire owes you a debt, and I shall see it repaid. But tell me, is it wealth that you seek, or favor?
Neither, Your Eminence. I thought only to inquire about your plan to turn Northreach into a stronghold.
Ah, I see. You are worried the expanded garrison will render your services redundant.
No, it's
you
not
needn't
about
be.
self-benefit.
A proud fighting man like yourself shall always have a place here. Pride of place, in fact. For too long has the contribution of the noble soldier been under-reckoned. But no more. For it is they who shall see the Holy Empire rebuilt, beginning right here in Northreach.
Why here, Your Eminence?
The town has been fortunate enough to escape largely unscathed from the recent troubles. Her defenses are sound, and her garrison well prepared. Which is more than can be said for Oriflamme or Twinside. The Empire wants for a capital, and I believe Northreach to be the perfect place.
With you as its emperor.
With Caer Norvent as her citadel. Once we have seen to the refortification of both the town and the castle, we need only build a wall around.
Enjoy your dinner, Rex. Dang it, Phoebe opened the door and let the warmth out.
To create a city that would be the envy of the twins. Plans are already underway for the construction. Soon enough, these thralls shall learn that they are no match for the might of Sanbreque.
I fear you underestimate how dangerous these creatures are, Your Eminence. Should they return in force, you will need all the people of Northreach to come together in defense of the town. Something they may be loath to do if they've been deprived of their worldly goods.
The people will do as their leaders command. If Sanbreque is to be rebuilt, she will require a functioning government.
And you need the
One
people to
whose
help you build that.
authority is beyond question. That is why this levy is necessary, so that any man who wishes to join the army might do so and be fed, outfitted, and paid as befits a defender of the Empire. And yet there are those who persist in peddling the treasonous lie that I seek to steal from the people and drive them from their homes.
No.
I suspect they're afraid of losing what little they have left.
Precisely. The common folk have little and less, and you mean to deprive them of even that. You would sow the seeds of your new empire in your own salted earth.
Sabine, we have discussed this.
Yes, and I told you then how putting the empire before her citizens would lead only to revolt.
Without an empire, there are no citizens.
And in yours, there will be only beggars. Is that what Griga wills for her people?
Do not take her name in vain, Sabine.
I'll come back later.
Yeah, just extract yourself from this.
The citizens revolt. I wonder what the people really think of the Duke's plan.
I think we just got a piece of that, didn't we?
Let's begin with those on the other side of the wall.
Yeah, the problem is that Arya sets the thermostat so that the main floor is comfortable, and I work out of the basement. So the basement's cold. And don't get me wrong, it gets a little too cold down here sometimes, but I would still rather have cold than unbearable.
There were ghosts at the gates not days ago.
The unbearable heat and humidity of Florida.
All right there. What is it you're after, sir?
Just your opinion, actually. I wondered what you thought of the Duke of Oriflamme.
Oh, him. Not much. None of us traders do. It's thanks to nobles like him that we had to set up shop this side of the wall in the first place. Couldn't have the rabble getting any closer to the holy capital, could they?
Nope.
And now he's trying to drive us out completely, threatening to take everything we got from us if we don't clear off. If the dame said she wanted him run out of town, I'd be straight through that checkpoint, tar bucket in hand.
Yeah, that's, I mean, I suppose it's all well and good that we're soliciting feedback from the common folk, but I'm pretty sure we already knew their opinion on this. Hey, how do you feel about someone rolling into town and making you even poorer for the sake of the military might? What do you think the response to that would be?
If you don't mind. What do you think of the Duke of Oriflamme?
Don't get me started. You build a life for
Yeah.
yourself somewhere, only for some noble to turn up and tell you you've got to hand it all over to him. If he thinks his name and his chains give him the right to empty our purses, he's in for a rude awakening. We'll do whatever it takes to keep what's ours. Whatever it takes.
Yeah, it feels, it's not a cooperation, it's a seizure of power. And he is approaching it the right way. If you're going to seize power, you need the military on your side or you don't have a chance.
I've been hearing a lot of talk about a certain duke.
Nothing good, I'll wager. Going around acting like he owns the place. And with hardly a word to the dame. This is her town, not his.
I take it you'd rather she was in charge.
As far as I'm concerned, she still is. Just need his eminence to sod off back to Oriflamme.
What's up,
The
Rocket?
people seem united enough. What about the soldiers?
Ha ha, it's a doofus trap. Ooh, we got another one.
Oh, hello. Good evening, Perm. How are you?
Excuse me, do you have a moment? I wondered if you'd mind sharing your thoughts on the Duke of Oriflamme.
Well...
Work's been kicking my butt for the past week, but other than that, it's alright.
He's made a lot of enemies coming in the way he did. I mean, look around us. You can see the state the realm's in. The traders might not like having the...
Food vendor. Whoops.
Bruise put on them. But if they volunteered
Bad
for more
timing.
of their hard-earned gil before things got bad, maybe they wouldn't have to. I think the Duke's got a point when he says rebuilding the Empire is the best way of making sure we're all protected. And if that means people who don't know one end of a sword from another have to make way for those who do, well, that's just how it goes.
Yeah, but that's how you end up with a dictator. You idiot. Think further. I get it, though. Everybody's afraid. And martial might looks awful appealing in those types of circumstances.
You're the one who was talking to His Eminence.
Yes, I was.
On the Dame's behalf, yes. I was trying to persuade him not to take the people's goodwill for granted, but it seems my words fell on deaf ears. What do you think of his plans?
I'm a soldier, mate. He tells me what to do, not the other way round.
Well, it's
Listen,
a
I've
good
got
thing
nothing
you've
but
got
respect for
sad
the
brains.
But I've got a family to look after. That's where my loyalties lie. Not with the town
Fritos
or
with
the
salsa?
Empire, but with my wife and children.
Nah, man. Nah. You dip Fritos in chili, not salsa.
If the Duke can get us cement and the equipment we need to fight off those blue-skinned bastards, I don't care how he does it.
I'm so glad I came and talked to you.
As long as you remain, the veil will see
I hear
Ooh,
the Duke
serious
of Oriflamme plans
soldier.
to turn this town into some sort of fortress. Do you think that's a good idea?
It's not for me to say. All I know is that unless the Emperor orders me otherwise, His Eminence's word is law. Look, no one likes all these taxes and tariffs, but empires don't come for free. Once Sandbreak is back on her feet, we'll all reap the benefits.
Let's see what Philippe makes of all this.
Sabine, you are embarrassing me.
Oh, she's still going after him. Yeah, my taste for favorite chip kind of changes based on my mood. Like, normally I'll just go for like a straight up Dorito or something. But there are times where I'll switch to like Tostitos with that cheese salsa that they make. Or I'll switch to Ruffles with ranch.
Captain, do you have a moment?
In general, though, I've been trying to stay away from chips a little bit. What I found, though, at Meijer recently, they make these, like, habanero bar nut things. They're so good. They're so good. I have to, like, friggin' hold myself back from eating a whole bunch of them. And sometimes I fail.
For you, certainly. Clive, wasn't it? Thank you for last time. How can I help you?
I wanted to ask you about the Duke of Oriflamme. Do you intend to go along with his plan?
But to tell you the truth, I'm in two minds. It's my sworn duty as a captain of the Imperial Army to obey his orders. But I can't say I agree with him.
Philippe, I remember you saying that you became a soldier to protect the people you loved. The Dame included.
That's
It sounds like we're trying to incite mutiny anyway.
She doesn't agree with the Duke's orders either. She thinks they could tear Northreach apart.
And she's probably right. Thank you, Clive. I know what I need to do now. Protecting the people I love is what matters. Doesn't matter how. Well, duty calls, so I better go. Thanks again.
Mind sharing your plan? I'd love to see you not get killed.
It seems Philippe wants to do the right thing at least. I expect Isabel will be pleased to hear that.
That sounds
Nothing
good.
else.
I'd definitely try it. Habanero lime? That could be a really good combination. I never really thought of that as a potential combination of flavors.
Ah, Clive. How did you fare? Were you able to speak with the Duke?
Yeah.
But...
So Northreach is to be a fortress after all. Well, it will certainly help to hold back the thralls. There's no denying that. Though I doubt it will come as much consolation to the townspeople whose worldly goods are confiscated to pay for it. They deserve to be heard, Clive. To have a say in this new empire the Duke means to build.
Sadly, His Eminence values their obedience more than their opinions, and hopes to reassert the authority of the state. I fear he sees the people as mere pawns on his chessboard to be sacrificed for the greater good. Needless to say, they themselves are of a different opinion, and would rather their destinies were in your hands. The soldiers, meanwhile, are content to follow their orders. And not just because of the Duke's rank, but because of his vision.
I thought as much. Had I sworn to protect Sambrek, I dare say I too would want nothing more than to see it rise from the ashes. Thank you for trying. But the battle...
I mean, I will say that much. There didn't really seem to be anybody that we talked to who confessed that they were interested in following these orders out of personal gain.
...is lost.
I don't know about that.
What happened to your uniform?
I handed
He quit?
it in, along with my resignation. Told the lads I wished them well, but that I owe it to those I love to call it a day.
But why?
Because I realize what really matters to me. Not following some nobleman's orders for the sake of it, but protecting what I care about. Protecting Northreach. I honestly don't know when those monsters will return, but I'm certain they're not finished with us yet. And when they do come back, we need to be ready for them.
Maybe a dragon can
We need
show
to
up to eat
stand
the Duke.
together, all of us. And with you to lead us, milady, I reckon we can do it. It was you who finally convinced me, Clive. There's no point following orders if they go against everything you believe.
Indeed.
All of us, standing together. That has always been Northreach's best hope, and one which still lies within our grasp. We have only to turn our attentions to the true enemy. Thank you, Philippe, for showing me what I must do.
Anything for you, milady. Speaking of standing together, would you mind if I borrowed a few of the lads from the Vale to help keep watch around the town? I fear His Eminence has loftier tasks in mind for the guard.
Not at all. Be my guest.
Wouldn't be the first time.
There may be hope for Northreach yet.
Why did I not recognize this before? I know who she is. I think she's Heidelin from Final Fantasy XIV. Hold on. It's that breathiness, that why I literally wanted to look up who the voice actor was. An article came up and it literally doesn't even list her. Ah, crap. Oh well. I'm quite certain that's Hydaelyn.
Especially with men like you and Philippe to champion our cause. I, for my part, shall continue to work upon the Duke, in the stubborn belief that I might still tempt him into joining hands. But I suspect I shall have to call upon your aid again. Until then, Clive.
Until then.
Well, at least I got to do a quest without having to kill something. Up until now, every single quest I've done has been some settlement under attack. Alright, I think that clears the board on side quests. Means we get to hop on the train and get the main quest a-rollin'. Let's do it. Well, unless there's a hunt. Is there a new hunt? No. But there's something new at the Renown Vendor.
Covered in nicks and lumps. The lot of them.
Toot toot! Alright. I've been wanting to see what this
Welcome to
Genji
the
glove
Patron's
does.
Whisper.
Is that what I get now? No, of course not. Oh.
Here you are.
Ring
Come
of the
again.
Swift Shot.
I may have more for you.
Sounds like it's magic related. Let's see what that is. Lowers charge time for charge magic by 0.2 seconds. Ooh. Can't wait to never put that thing on. Alright. And Rocket has reminded me I need to talk to Tarja. But I can't do that yet.
How are you feeling, Joshua?
Better than I was.
At least I don't have to
Not
worry about
nearly as well as
encumbrance.
you should be. Your cuts and burns may have healed, but your body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
And what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still, it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
You underestimate yourself.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only
It's
one
Odin,
man
man.
established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry, brother.
I've never seen Joshua be hard on himself like this.
That was ill-spoken. It's just, I have never felt so powerless. And when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps the prince feels the same.
Yeah, what is going on with Dion? Are we about to see that? Last we saw him, he collapsed in the street. Nameless slum. They're doing a lantern ceremony for everyone who died, huh?
What is this place?
Don't move.
Oh, okay. Welcome to a house of those with humble beginnings. At least they didn't sell his spear.
Here, it's fresh from the well.
I only spit in it once, I promise. Fair.
Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
This must be hard for Dion. He's watching the grieving ceremony for people that he killed.
The fiend works from the shadows.
Hold on. What? Yes. Can you close the door, please?
Was it you who guided my hand then, Ultima?
I think that was more of a happy accident for him.
You. This is my doing.
Rocket
My
says hi.
My sin to bear. And
I don't think she heard me.
I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them.
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me.
Well, a child healer.
Nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there. You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed. Thanks to you and your poultices.
Oh, I forgot about her.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
Perhaps he can find an answer. You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'll stop you. You will take your medicine.
Of course.
Ari says hi.
Ready to hire.
Set on leaving already, are you?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, mind.
Yes. It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Wow, we just got our butts kicked, and we're just going to go right on back. All right.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you coming.
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll
We
take
already
to carry our
tried.
supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
I do.
But it's got to be done.
You've seen more of the world these past 5 years than most do in a lifetime. It's a shame you never had a moment to enjoy it.
Okay. Taria didn't have anything particular to say. We've got a new hunt. Please tell me it's an S rank. the tricephalic terror. All right. The aspect of a dragon, a lion, and a scorpion all at once. Okay. Traversing the Velcroy told me of a colossal beast. I don't remember where the Velcroy is. Nothing near there. Dalmekia? Okay.
You've seen more of the world.
Okay. Ah, out here. It's in this desert, right? Which part? South of the crack. So it's in the southern portion. Okay. Wait.
It's 5 years than most do in a lifetime.
I want to talk to Karen first and see if she's got any good, Shiva accessories. Thank you. We'll be off to the left. Off to the left as it is on the map, or left as I come out of Dalamil? Okay. Thank you.
Tell me we've run out of...
Still alive, are ya?
All right.
Purse weighing you down.
Purchase. Okay. Nope.
Come again. Or don't. I'm not...
Shut up, Karen. I thought I stocked up. There's a potion dude here. I'll pick him up.
Why the hell would Victor take the bearer's side?
Can you believe
I got one at Bachroy or whatever the crap that name is. I have trouble remembering a lot of common, or not common names, proper names in fantasy settings. For some reason, they just don't stick in my brain.
Anything I can interest you in?
You got anything? Lightning rod cooldown time. Yeah, I'll go ahead and buy that.
An excellent choice.
But I'm not putting it on. Yeah, I'm stocked.
Thank you for your custom.
Thanks, though. So, I think this may be the first S rank that I've encountered that I'm actually kind of close to theoretically being ready for. I took on Atlas and that dragon way before it was time. I still beat them, though, which felt good, but...
None of the stalls were planted this time, thanks, Peter.
Okay. You said it was down here below the crack, left coming out of Dalamil. This is the crack I thought you were referring to. Small crack. Oh, you mean like over here. I see. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Toasty. Yeah, I don't like how they don't tell you where the S ranks are. I understand why they don't, but
how the hell did that bastard get through the desert?
It just feels like a waste of time to just be like, okay, now wander around and find it.
Let's go. Run like the wind.
There it is. All right. I put the over-under on deaths at 2. Although maybe I'll get lucky.
Hey, Gilly! Have fun!
Boy, it let me get really close to this thing before the cutscene. Gorgamera! Gorgamera! Words.
We're not going to outrun this one. Stay close, though.
So far, this is going great. Don't roast Torgal, that's rude! I would appreciate it if you tried to actually do a physical attack on me. Now that he did it, I wasn't ready. What's up, Dustin? How are you? DQ. Ah. Ah. Okay, so much going on! Ah, oh, crap. Would you stop hopping around? Dang. That'll do it. Wow. Am I really going to complete this S rank without him ever having touched me? Yup. Flawless victory.
should have picked on someone your own size.
I don't think I can upgrade the weapon, but we're definitely going to look. All right. Although I wish he had done more physical attacks. I'm really good at doing physical counters, and the fact that he only, like, swiped at me 3 times through the course of that entire fight, I found kind of annoying.
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of pads.
I think I still need, like, 2 other materials, like a behemoth toenail or something. Let's see, craft. Primitive battle horn, yeah, and 2 dark steel. So I've got more to go. But I think that, I suspect that the orichalcums are the hardest parts to get.
That it?
Maybe. Hopefully. We'll see. Alright, we got a letter. Check it out. Oh boy. Will do. What happened in Eastpool with the Bearers and the Guardians has been a long time coming, and I'm proud that it could finally happen here in Rosaria. The Duchy of old may be no more, but Archduke Elwin's dream still burns in the hearts of many, and it is through victories such as these that the fire will spread. This is only the beginning, Clive, but a fine beginning it is. Okay. Thanks again for helping me get the dungeon in order. Had you not rode gallantly to our rescue, I reckon poor Owain and them lot would still be stuck stilling Blackwater over a bonner. What? That is a series of words strung together in a sentence I don't understand. There's always room for improvement, though, so don't get your knickers in a knot should I come a-knocking at your chamber door, looking for more spheres and ash and whatnot. Knocking at my chamber door. It's hard to believe Theo is gone. Every morning I wake, I expect him to be there in the stables, watering the birds or readying the packs. Yet he is not, and it is everything I can do not to fall to my knees and weep. Still, I know I have to move on, but that doesn't mean I have to forget. My brother and I built all we have here together, so as long as I still have the caravans, he will ever be with me. And I shall honor him in death by carrying on what he strove for in life. That is what I choose. Good for you. Clive, there's but one crystal left needs cracking, and but one man who can do it. See that you don't miss. Okay. Off to the infirmary to speak to Tarja. Excuse me? Leader of the hideaway coming through. Get out of my way. Thank you. Let's see. Oh. It may be a later thing. We'll see. There's Tarja.
You've seen more of the world these past 5 years than most do.
Yeah.
A lifetime. It's a shame you never had a moment to enjoy it.
Yeah, it might be a later thing. Alright. Time to get our strategic overview from Vivian.
I still say we're a compliment.
Clive. I was wondering when you'd arrive. Please tell me you've come to take our young prodigy here off my hands.
Mid getting on your nerves,
I'm
is
not
she?
here for Mid. I need information on Ash.
Then why not ask Molly if you can look in one of her ovens? Go on.
As soon as the Enterprise is ready, we'll be setting out for Drake's Spine. And we're going to need a safe place to land.
Preferably one that won't see my ship blown to shit and splinters.
If it were that easy, do you think Waloed would have resisted invasion for so long? Very little is known of Ash, and the information we do have is spotty and outdated. We have the good King Barnabas to thank for that. Waloed's borders have been closed to outsiders since the day he seized the throne.
So we're wandering
If there
in
is
nearly
anywhere
blind.
safe to land, you won't find it on my map.
Then tell us what we will find. I'm sure you know better than we do.
But no splinters.
All right. If it will get you out of my hair. But interrupt me, and it's over. Understood?
Yes, ma'am. Jeez.
Barnabas Tharm. The one they call the Last King. Understand him, and you will understand the kingdom of Waloed. Barnabas was only a boy when he arrived from beyond the southern seas, and barely a man before he united
He's
the
not
rugged
even from
tribes of
Waloed?
Ash. And having unleashed them upon the formidable Veldamark, he set his throne upon the ancient kingdom's ruins. The victory sent shockwaves around Valisthea, tales of Odin's might spreading through every court, parlor, and drinking hole in the realm. Note that this was in the year 843, and that the king still sits upon his throne some 40 years later, quite untouched by time. Waloed's recent inaction left many wondering if Odin had lost his appetite for war. And yet here we are. The Einherjar was committed to the fray, a bold declaration of intent. Orcs swarm around Drake's Fang, and throngs of Akashic haunt Canvas streets. Though how precisely the havoc they wreak serves Waloed remains unclear.
Let the Lords of Chaos rule.
If the order to attack truly came from King Barnabas, then one thing is certain. Waloed has achieved the impossible, and made bedfellows of beastmen and the ether-addled alike.
Well,
All of
Ultima
which is a
controls
roundabout way of
the
saying
ether.
that you will be in unknown territory when you set foot on Ash.
And clearly stepping into a trap. He knows we're going to be coming for the last Mother Crystal.
Much of the continent has already been lost to the Blight, and what few ports
42, 65 chronologically, 70 a second time skip. Ah, yes.
Maine will be fiercely guarded, and that is to say naught of its natural defenses. Offshore currents will cast an ill-equipped ship out to sea one moment, and dash it against the rocks the next. But then the Enterprise is anything but ill-equipped, and Mid has made land there before. Now, if only there were someone with an intimate knowledge of the Shadow Coast, and where a daring gentleman might put ashore. You see, Clive, you had the answer all along.
Do you think you can get us back to that beach, Mid?
Picked you up from it, didn't I? Not that it were easy. The currents were a right bastard. But then, if it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be worth doing, would it?
Well said. Thank you, Lady Vivian.
If a few morsels of common knowledge and a sprinkling of tavern talk are worthy of your thanks, I wonder what genuine intelligence might earn me.
Probably more visits. Mid, I need everyone in the ale hall now.
That felt
I'll
flirtatious.
fetch Joshua from the shelves.
Aye, aye, Captain.
There it is.
Please, your grace. My Lord Marquis.
Phoenix, heal thyself.
Yote, is anything the matter? You seem troubled. Perhaps I might be able to help.
My lord. Yes. Perhaps you might. It's your brother. His condition continues to worsen, though he does his best to hide it. The lesion on his chest pains him more with each passing day.
I had feared as much.
There are certain elixirs which can ease the suffering of those afflicted by the curse, but his grace's case is severe. The drafts I have been able to prepare for him thus far have ceased to have any real effect. So I consulted with Tarja and certain of my comrades among the Undying about the possibility of finding something stronger. And thankfully, a recipe was found. The only problem being that the critical ingredient is exceptionally hard to come by. And our supplies are almost exhausted. Unless we can secure more soon, your brother's anguish will likely become unbearable. My lord, I know that I have no right to make demands of you. But would you help? For Joshua's sake.
Of course.
For Joshua, anything.
Thank you, my lord.
So, what is this critical ingredient?
A rare herb by the name of stonerwort. It grows only where the ether is densest.
Oh, so it's really hard to gather.
In its stems helps to counteract the curse. We discovered a patch near the aqueduct in Rosaria. But alas, yet more ether has erupted from the earth there recently, leaving the whole area flooded. The search continues for a new source. One that we might reach without being turned.
So it's only that you can't reach it. The stonerwort itself is unharmed by the flood.
Well, yes, but...
Then I shall go in your stead.
Yeah, I'm a dominant. I can pick it no problem.
You've yet to find another source, correct? So for now, the aqueduct is our best hope. Besides, I'm a dominant. The ether can't hurt me.
Well, if you're sure, my lord. Stonerwort is easily identified by its blood-red blooms.
I will just look for the quest marker on the ground. Thank you very much.
Soon enough. I shall remain here and prepare the other ingredients.
I goes where the game tells me. How many more side quests have popped up? Okay, good. Just that one. Alright, Tarja, you in here?
Clive, I wanted to give you
There it
something
is.
for the kindness you showed my mentor.
What's this?
A chest of all the medicines you're ever likely to need. Seeing as you're so reluctant to come to the infirmary, I thought you might as well take a part of the infirmary with you.
I'm sure it will be very helpful indeed. And Tarja, try not to work too hard.
And work Rodrigue all the harder, you mean? He's a quick study, but he's got a long way to go yet. I'll take that particular piece of advice when you heed it yourself, thank you very much. Besides, who else is going to see that your brother takes his medicine?
Who indeed?
Medicine chest. What particular purpose does this serve?
How do you split the sea, you reckon?
Wait, you mean it goes into like the table up here? The wall of memories? Okay. A memento then. That's fine. Well, I appreciate your letting me know. Yeah, because it's not a call to action, it's just a gift. Weird that they wouldn't give it to you when you completed that quest, though. Like, to have to know, like, oh, I should go talk to some random NPC to see if they need to give me something feels a little unfair. Yeah. Come on, Ambrosia, let's go!
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
Wrong way! Yeah! Kicking spiders in the face! Yep, definitely going this way. Perfect. Didn't I fight some footpads around here or something?
The aqueduct. Now to find our stonewort. Yote mentioned blood-red petals.
Huh.
Just my luck. Well, I won't be picking anything till they're gone. There's only one thing for it.
Wipe them off the face of the earth. Oh crap, I don't think I'm facing the right way. Ow! Down you go! I shouldn't have wasted the cooldown on that. But it's really pretty. Oh. Ow! I'm tired of getting hit in the face with a tree! That'll work. Took a little bit more damage from that than I wanted to. Okay. Yoink. Alright. Where be the quest markers? Aha!
Here it is. Better collect as much as I can before reinforcements arrive.
Well, it's all next to each other, so it's not going to be that hard.
Right.
Yay! I did a thing! I killed the enemies! Yeah, they multi-purpose X to be the action button and the jumping button. So sometimes when I'm meaning to take an action, Clive will jump instead. It doesn't happen too often, so it's not that annoying. But it is sort of annoying. Alright, Yote. Go mix some medicine for him so he'll feel better.
Yote, I brought back all the stone and water I could find. Will this be enough?
Yes, my lord. Thank you. I'm sure it will serve us until we can find another source.
I'm very glad to hear it.
You and His Grace are very much alike, you know.
Well, I
You
mean,
think
we are
only
brothers.
of how you might help others, and never of
That being said, me and my brother couldn't be any more different.
the danger to yourselves.
No more than you have minding my brother. You've risked a lot for him, and I thank you for it.
I am honored that you should say so. But I beg you, my lord, do not give too much of yourself for the sake of others. We could not afford to lose you.
I'll keep that in mind.
Well, I mean, we're kind of in, like, saving the world mode, so you either fight or there's nothing left to save. Alright, before we continue, I'm going to take a brief AFK. I'll be back in a couple minutes. In the meantime, enjoy these clips and we'll keep on going. BRB. Alright. Fearful laughing. Hope Mats doesn't come to my house and throat punch me. Yeah. Might have been. I don't know. I didn't see the clip. Alright, finally. The main quest again. Enough with the side quests for a little bit. It's time to go to Ash. Hey, it took me a while, but I eventually did get better at XCOM with some minor mistakes. And a typical dash of some XCOM luck.
Clive, you must listen to this. Lawsman, tell him.
Do you recall when we spoke before on the divinity of Ultima? Well, it inspired me to delve deeper into the subject. And what I discovered appears to agree with the findings of His Grace.
You will recall that my quest to uncover Ultima's origins began with the mural at Phoenix Gate.
Yes.
But while I've always known it to be important, its secrets have heretofore eluded me. Now, however, I believe I know where to find the more complete example, one that will reveal all we seek.
Master Clive, have you ever in your travels chanced to hear of the Circle of Malleus?
No.
I would think not, few have. But there was once a time when the faith flourished, the oldest known religion in the Twins, and though its popularity eventually waned on Storm, hints of its dogma remain embedded in more modern faiths such as the Crystalline Orthodox.
Wait, you said it waned on Storm. What of Ash?
Religious monuments are often torn down or repurposed when new faiths rise to prominence. But if no new faith arose, then perhaps the ancient temples might still stand. And so, you see now why I must accompany you to Waloed.
It would appear the past still has much to teach us, though in this case, it would not have been possible without the musings of Moss. To think that you carried a copy of my old mentor's chronicles all along. I am relieved to discover it in good hands.
I shall guard it with my life.
Okay.
Joshua, if you're finished here...
I have a feeling that explanation was supposed to be more meaningful to me than it was.
Right away.
Enjoy your dinner, Dustin. Everybody's making dinner during my stream.
Admits it, I divide the Enterprise name.
What's this? Mithril. A mineral most mighty. Lovely alliteration. Yeah, so do I.
My apologies.
By now you've all heard where we're going and why. So I won't bother you with the boring details, only the important ones. If we attempt to approach Stone here by sea, there's a good chance we'll be sighted and fall prey to the capital's artillery. So instead, we'll disembark on the southwest coast and make for Drake's Spine on foot. I say we, but it's highly likely the entirety of Ash is under the rule of Ultima. A large party would only attract unwanted attention, as well as slow our march and require supplies which may be difficult to obtain. Only Joshua and I will be going. And a scout. Preferably a good one. Gav. Do you know of any?
I love how Gav's a one-eyed scout.
Might still borrow some of Lady Vivian's maps, though. Just in case, like.
Once you've dropped us off at the Shadow Coast, you need to retreat into neutral waters, fly merchant colors, and stay inconspicuous. If you sense any danger at all, you leave us behind and return to Storm.
Inconspicuous is my middle name. But like hell am I leaving anyone behind. The ship ain't going nowhere till your scurvy mugs are smiling on deck.
Jill, the Enterprise will appear a tempting target for royalists and pirates alike. You're to stop anyone boarding.
Don't worry. I'll keep the ship and her crew safe. You'll be needing passage home, after all.
But... very well.
Huh.
If there are no questions, I'll see you all at the docks.
I was not expecting that objection from Joshua.
Let me know when you're leaving. I want a word before you go.
I'm leaving now. Unless another set of side quests has opened up. Good. You could have just stood there and talked to me instead of going away and making me come to you. Holy cow.
Is something wrong?
Not at all. Honestly. Can't a man wish his friend farewell? Just wanted to let you know that I'll keep things in order while you're off saving the world.
I'll hold you to that.
Oh good, at least it's an obelisk here. So now we get to go there and be able to come back. Cool. And of course, now that we have access to Ash, that will probably open up a whole nother set of hunts. Very pretty. Is it me or did that river load in, like, late?
Reckon it'll be a long walk to the capital if we follow the cliffs. I'll scout ahead, see if I can't find us an inland route.
Of course there is. I can't get the hang of that Garuda one.
Clive. There's something I've been meaning to ask.
Clearly something's been on your mind.
You took her icon, didn't you?
Oh.
Yes.
She offered it to me.
I did. She understood.
Joshua.
Oh, she understood. Understood that you decided to save the world all on your own, and that you'd die without her power. How dare you make her choose? You knew damn well she'd never refuse you. But I will. You can't keep pushing us away, Clive. The world is ours to save, not yours.
I used my gift because I thought it was the right thing to do.
And you truly believe this will save you? Will save us all?
I do.
Then so be it.
Why, I can't give it back.
Just don't forget, you're not alone.
Think I found us a trail.
Little chilly, is it?
Did I miss something?
Ha
Only that Joshua didn't.
I don't get it.
All right. Off we go.
Always wanted to visit Ash.
We're in Waluda territory now. Don't expect a warm welcome.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, Clive.
It would be interesting to discover a settlement and see what the people here live like.
Shall we sample its inhabitants' hospitality?
It just goes pretty much straight up. All right.
Remember what I said about warm welcomes, Gav?
Oh, this place is as dead as Grieger's ghost.
This looks like this reminds me of Ravenholm from Half-Life 2.
smelled something.
I see only orcs and a Kashik here.
Let's hope the villagers made it out in time.
Ah, I dodged that too early. Okie dokie. Hopefully that's not too far away to still hit that one in the back. Or you can just completely dodge it and not care. Awesome. Stupid bravery, get out of there. Hey. Bunch of y'all up here. Let's party. Lovely time to protect. Kept his buddy alive for like one more second than he would have otherwise.
You're finished.
Hey. Lot of loot. I'm starting to wonder. I don't think I'm going to run into any inhabitants of Ash. Yeah.
Seems you were right about that welcome after all, Clive.
If he's following Ultima's goal, Ultima would have wanted to make them all Akashic. That way they're Ultima's army.
Aye,
aye. That looks like quite the army.
Has the whole of Ash fallen into Ultima's hands?
Looks that way.
That's no peace delegation. We should send a warning to the others.
No. My uncle will have an eye on the coast. I trust he'll find a way to entertain any uninvited guests. Our mark is Drake's Spine, and there's a lot of road between us and it. We press on to Stone here.
Aye, you never know. It might not be a nest of slavering monsters.
Clive, you must go on ahead without me.
What are you going to do?
This stronghold is as old as Phoenix Gate, perhaps older.
Oh, you're gonna start looking?
It may yet hide Ultima's remaining secrets, and if we are to best him, they must be unearthed.
All right. Stay out of trouble.
And don't get dead.
I always do. Mostly.
You sure about this?
About leaving my brother on his own. Of course. Mostly.
Yeah, as soon as I have control again. Local or world?
Lady Vivian's map is so old, it's hard to tell.
This is all I've got so far.
Which way is up? But if I'm right, we're not far from a village called Eastla.
Then we make our way there, resupply, and wait for Joshua.
The Angry Gap. Okay. So you talking about this little outcropping here that I need to go visit? Okay. You trying to get me to poke at a hunt early?
Ugh, this place reeks like a Morble's arsehole. Though I'm
Do
guessing
they
it's
have
not
those?
the smell that'll kill us.
This place feels like a ruin. Mud crabs, that's fine. Okay. Okay. Up we go. Contingency save, just in case. I have a feeling you would have warned me to save if it was something... Oh, it's another chronolith. Mass immune. Probably, yeah, it's worse than the Ragnarok. The Hand of Rhea. Who is this? Shiva. Oh boy. We are not poking at that right now. Ah, that was me getting impatient. Thank you, Rocket. Alright.
Let's go.
Let's look around. Hiya!
Time to fight.
Nope. Time to keep on running. Because Gilly don't have time for that. What is that? It's like a fossilized dragon or something.
No holding back.
I don't intend to hold back. I intend to run away. Okay. Chronolith up here, that's good.
Oh, much breath. Don't look down, Torgal.
Oof.
That must be Eastla.
Thanks, girl.
And they just fed me more potions. It's dead too. Yeah, I suspected as much.
What do you think, Clive?
Then we're too late.
Damn it. They're all turned. There's nothing we can do.
I wouldn't say nothing.
Time to kill them all!
Your quarter!
Come closer, everyone. Ha! Yeah, I saw that swing. Yes, I do. No. No spells for you. Oh, that sucked. That stupid wolf still bit me. Or dog. Oh, thank you for coming over for the hit right then. I love getting 2 for 1.
Here they come!
And come, and come, and come.
Like the Energizer Bunny. I didn't get the healer in the back. That's not the ability I meant to hit right now, but it'll work. I meant to use Diamond Dust again.
I don't want to die here, Clive.
Then don't!
What is that? That'll work. I think he hit the fence. Some big nasty gonna come busting through that door? Oh, just opened it ever so calmly. That is a cool looking axe. You sure you want some of this? I don't know if you do.
Isn't over yet. Of course it bloody isn't.
Crap, I hit that way too early. Oh boy. Let's get that friggin' wolf out of here. Too early again. This fight is not going so well for me. I'll still beat it, but it could have gone better. Fun fight, though.
Gav. Gav! Don't tell me there's more of the bastards. Oh, fuck.
Oh! That's bad news.
Have you come to watch, Odin?
Monitoring our progress.
Bound for Stonehill. Good. My master awaits you in the capital, though I cannot allow you to attend him in your present state.
Man, that horse looks so cool.
Stop us?
Why, with this!
What is that? Is he putting up a barrier? But with us inside? Okay.
What did you do?
If the vessel would see the path opened, it has but to ask. I shall see that my master's prize is made presentable.
Shit! No!
That is so cool. They made Odin look so freaking awesome in this game.
Would you mind telling me what the fuck just happened?
Birds are about to die. Yeah.
Oh, you've got to be. How are we supposed to get through that?
We seek an audience with the king. If His Majesty wants me to come and ask him, then that is exactly what I'll do.
Before you go practicing your petition, we don't even know where the fucker went. How about we cool our heads and think this through, eh?
Gav's right.
All right.
Maybe there's something here we can use.
Pretty. All right. We are going to be stopping there for the evening.